lock them up. Pay attention to what you're doing. We're going to go to Hope via the number 7. The heat is causing a lot of, I don't know what, nut jobs to come out of the woodwork. I'm going to stop here in the shade. Yeah. In the lower mainland. Is Whistler considered lower mainland? Probably not. In Whistler 2 weeks ago, there was a double murder. And then in Chilliwack last week, there was a double murder. Some guy murdered his ex-wife and I think his current girlfriend or something like that. Yeah, he did it in front of his 8-year-old and 12-year-old kids. Yesterday morning, some guy in Langley decided he'd had enough and went around and randomly shot homeless people. Yeah, so this guy went and shot at a bunch of transients randomly, and he killed 2 of them. And then he was parked somewhere, changing his clothes. The emergency response team, the ERT of the RCMP, was already on scene hunting the guy down, and they found him. And the officer shot the guy dead. He shot at him through his own windshield in his response vehicle. That's pretty crazy. I've had the good fortune of training with the RCMP, running scenario and stuff, and one of the scenarios they run is engaging from within a car. So believe me, these guys train for every scenario imaginable, and they're quite deadly at their job. And if they're called out on scene, all bets are off. They're there to do one thing. That's to protect the public, and to do that, they use deadly force. To anybody fucking poo-pooing the police, excessive force, fuck you. It's their sworn duty to protect the public. So when you got nut jobs wielding guns and firearms in public places, their job is to come in and deal with that. You know what you call a gangster that's been shot dead? Successful rehabilitation. I think I've got enough gas to get me there. I'll fill up there and then have coffee and then come home. Caleb and I are going to see a movie this afternoon. Thor. I wanted to see the movie Nope, N-O-P-E, today instead, but Caleb's really not into that sort of shit. So we'll go see fucking Thor. Whatever. Just kind of tired of the superhero movie thing for a while. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm not getting stuck behind that fucker. Keen observers might notice that I don't have a glove on my right hand. I'm going to stop and put it on, but my hand was getting numb. And sometimes that happens. The glove is pinching nerves or something. So I take it off to get some circulation back in. They're not particularly tight gloves, it's just sometimes the seam, I don't know, just sits wrong. Entering Hope, BC. Good morning, everyone. I came in on the number 7. Such a nice ride. The Fraser River, everybody. And a whole bunch of beautiful mountains. You know, I never really considered Hope as anything other than a stop on the way home from either Silver Lake, Ross Lake area. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Or on the way home from a road trip. But the more I come here, the more I'm digging this little town, and it definitely reminds me of Canmore and Kananaskis Village, where I used to live. Look at this nice little park. Let's drive around it, shall we? Yeah, I never thought of it much. Never really been around it other than the, you know, the fueling stops and Starbucks and McDonald's and the hospital. We came here a couple of weeks ago with Caleb because he had sliced open his thumb at work and it required stitches, and maybe you're thinking, why the hell would you come all the way to fucking Hope instead of the Chilliwack Hospital? Well, you'd think, being a massive major hospital, they would have their shit together, and they do. But the problem is the hospital's right in the middle of the homeless and drug situation. Cool it, Alberta. Go home. So yeah, they it's just full of everything imaginable. So you make the 40-minute drive to Hope, you get in sooner. It's beautiful here. I mean, come on. You're looking at what I'm looking at. See, I'm the type of person that could go either way. I could take a condo in Vancouver. No problem. Or I can take a place out in a small town like this. I like the hustle and bustle of big cities. I lived in Montreal, almost downtown. There was no shortage of hustle and bustle. I'll tell you that much. And it didn't bother me at all. I wanted to go straight. Because I'm gonna go grab a Starbucks. Oh, I don't know, man. Bro, I'm turning. Yeah, I know, you're confused because I use a indicator. Crazy, isn't it? Oh, yeah. I'm kind of hungry, though. Let's see what they got. This area gets smoking busy in the summer. Alright, if I'm panicking and I'm looking for my gloves, they're right here. It's starting to really heat up. And it's only 9:10. thanks for joining me. And we'll see you on the next one. That's me done. Bye.